Tell you guys, check out this ghost fish right here. Look at this ghost fish.
You know what I paid for that fish, dude?
Look at that ghost fish right
Most
here.
expensive fish in the fish room.
Oh, he moved so damn quick. Oh, he was over here. First things first, check out these. Right in his own garage. Look at all his setup, all his tanks. Let's take a little walk more inside and where we can see everything that he got here. Let's check him out. Look at all these beautiful fishes here. Look at all these beautiful fishes he got here. But I'm gonna show you. All the tanks first and everything. And then we're gonna have a little talk with him, and he's gonna explain what he has here and stuff like that. And if you're looking for anything, I will leave the link in the bottom. And also he does a little he does shipping and everything. So
He ships worldwide.
Worldwide. Did I just hear somebody that we know here? Oh my God! Look who's here! PB Aquatics in the house. And there goes the famous Ryan right there, the wild fish tank guy right here.
Good.
So what's up? What's going on?
Not much, man. Good to see you. Just getting ready to acclimate some new fish I got from Ricky, man. Excited about these butterfly Plecos.
Butterfly Plecos? Oh, wait a minute.
Million butterfly, yeah. Right
I just can't believe it. Oh, wait. Oh.
I'm filling the tank up right now.
He's setting up the tank, but here they are.
Here, we can pop the top up. Yeah, Ricky's hooking us up big time. Look at the size of these guys. Gorgeous. What are they? L168, Ricky?
L160, yeah, 168.
L168 Plecos. They're more of a herbivorous Pleco. But yeah, I'm excited. This will hopefully be my first. I breed a lot of Bristlenose Plecos. This will be my first non-ancestral Pleco, hopefully. So excited. Let me
and thank you for having me here and everything. And let's show
Just bum rushes out. He didn't really want you here. He had no choice.
Well, that's all right. It's a Garcia thing. Just show up, and people will be like, "Why you didn't call me?" But other than that, let's have Ryan show us his facility and all the tanks and all that stuff and everything. So let's go, right? Show us around.
First off, I gotta cut this water off first. I did a water change on this 40 breeder, removing some longfin calico plecos. I'll show you that. I wanted to keep these new plecos. I wanted to keep them front and center in a tank that I could keep my eyes on a ton. So I just did a nice big water change on this tank. And let me go cut the water off on this, and then we'll take a look at some tanks.
All right. I wish I had a garage, guys. Look at this. Look at this setup. You got the air hoses running through and everything, all the pipes.
Here, come out here. Let's look at some native fish.
Oh, native fish. Let's go check out the native fish. Come on, guys. Hey, guys, check this out.
So these, how's the glare? Hopefully. So these aren't native fish, but I caught these in the wild down in Florida. They look like a mini guard to me. They're actually called the Pike live bear. So just like a guppy, they actually give birth to live young. And you can sex the male versus female the same way as the guppy. They got a gonopodium, and those are two big pregnant females.
They're a little camera shy, guys, so don't worry about it.
But we got more native fish in here. If you guys know, one of the most common native fish is gambusia or the mosquito fish. I got a couple in here that are actually melanistic. They look like kind of a Dalmatian. They got the black spots. Those are actually kind of just a little more rare type of the common mosquito fish. And there's some sailfin mollies in there, as well as some golden top minnows.
Hey guys, you should do that. You should do some catching some native fish and stuff like that. It'd be nice.
Yeah, if you live in Florida here, definitely look out. The licenses are cheap to get. Just get a fishing license and look up the laws. But it's pretty cheap and it's fun.
What's that shiny one?
Yeah, that's a blue spotted sunfish. So I just collected these the other day, and I'm kind of treating them with a little bit of salt. They're kind of in quarantine right now. But yeah, that guy sparkling right there is a blue-spotted sunfish. There's one right there too. That's about as big as they get. They get maybe 3 or 4 inches. The males get a lot of that speckly blue. Females get some spotting, but not as colorful. And they're pretty peaceful for a sunfish. You know, a lot of people think of native sunfish like a red-breasted sunfish. They get pretty big, like in that bluegill family. They're kind of mean and nasty. But these guys are actually pretty good aquarium fish. A blue-spotted sunfish. They're not the most common fish. I have them on my website usually, but they're peaceful for a sunfish. They're beautiful.
Like I said before, I'll leave the link in the bottom, so you can check him out, and and you can order anything you want from him and see if he has it, and if he don't have it, he could try to get it for you.
Yeah, if you're interested in something native specifically, let me know. If I don't have it, I may be able to get it. If not, you know, I'll try. Let's look at some plecos and stuff. You want to check out those pleco babies?
More pleco babies. Oh, let's check them out. We got more pleco babies.
You can see, whenever you see a pleco like this, I like to point it out because you never know how long they're going to be there. So it's always nice to get some footage. It's a nice long fin male albino pleco. Let me show you. I'll show you some babies. I was showing Garcia earlier, but we got to come up
on the low side. We got to go on the low side.
But it's going to be worth it getting down here, ladies and gentlemen. So these are long fin super red plecos. See if we can. Might be difficult to get the light matched up with the camera. Oh, there it is. So if you guys look at the back of the cave to the left, see Papa is kind of guarding them, but there's some wigglers. They just went from egg sacs to now they're just wiggling in the back of the cave. And in about a week's time, they'll be just about ready to come out of the cave. So it's pretty cool, exciting exciting part of the process. It really doesn't get old.
Nice. Look at this. And look at the wigglers right here. Some of the wigglers right up here. Right here on the glass.
Yep. These are some super reds that I pulled like 2 or 3 days ago. May 4th? Yeah. So I pulled 150 short fin super red plecos on May 4th. That's what you're looking at right there.
Wow, look at
well, today's the 6th, right? So 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah, so 2 days ago I pulled those guys and put them over there.
Wow.
Look at some guppies. I got some koi guppies there. Got a lot of livebearers, more traditional livebearers, not just those carnivorous livebearers. Those guys that you saw before, those guys eat other livebearers. Whereas these are your standard kind of just, you know, guppies. These are a koi tuxedo. I got probably, between guppies and endlers, I don't know, at least 20 strains, maybe 30 strains. Yeah, some rainbow fish. Not a lot. I think it's the only rainbow fish I have in the fish room right now. Those are just the dwarf neon. It would be better to close the garage door, maybe?
Nah, you can just let it run. Don't worry about it.
I got these are the yellow tiger endlers. And then I got these guys too, a messy tank, but these are the blue acara I got from Funk a while back. There's a pair of blue acara in there. Some orange shrimp. I fed some green beans this morning. There's a bunch of them in there hiding. That's a black rice fish. I got a couple different strains of the Madaka Japanese rice fish also.
What's in this one?
These are the Silverado endlers. So endlers are kind of like a small guppy. These are the Silverado, kind of like a whitish silver color. And then I got, let's see if there's any eggs in this one. This is another, in a lot of my tanks I got these Bristlenose Plecos. This is a calico one. No eggs in this cave, but
wah wah wah. We'll keep trying.
Right? We can't all have eggs. Some more endlers. What's that?
It'd be nice.
I know, it would be nice. Let's see, there's some peacock gudgeons in here. I don't know if they're in that tube or not. Is that in the tube? No, they're probably hiding in the back. But there's just some guppies. Nice strains. Peacock gudgeons, yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, he got some amazing, beautiful fishes in there. You have to check them out. Well, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again. I know you guys get tired of me saying it. I'm gonna leave the link in the bottom.
You want to check out? Let's go over here. Then we'll pop inside and see some of the bigger tanks in a second. But there's a bunch of one of my favorite fish ever is the Synodontis petricola. They like to hide a lot. There's a bunch of them in there, but they're hiding in the back. This camera's nice, dude. Your phone does a good job picking up the light where there's not much light.
Yeah, even though this is a 780p.
Okay, that's legit. Yeah, because like I said, it's not the lighting in here is not the greatest, but the picture still comes up pretty good. No, I don't want to spoil any surprises, but there's some multis. This is my other group of multis, but you may or may not be seeing these later, or maybe not these exact ones, but you may be seeing some multis later on Garcia's channel.
Yeah, buddy.
Some more Lake Tanganyika. And so I do a lot of the guppies and native fish, but the other kind of like type of fish that I like to keep a lot of are Lake Tanganyika and cichlids. A lot of them stay kind of smaller, like the shell dwellers and the Julidochromis. Although you'll see I do have, when we go inside, I got some bigger fish from Lake Tanganyika too.
And one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, if you're looking for some Lake Tanganyika fishes, you know who to look for now.
Oh, let me show you the Cichlids. So these are these are cool.
Cichlids.
Yeah, so these are really cool. Watch out, Richard.
I'm all up in the way.
So I got these a while ago, and these are kind of like rainbow fish, whereas a lot of times when you buy rainbow fish in the store, they're just like little silver nothings. And when I got these fish, all of them are little silver nothings. But if you look now, there's two of them that are males, and they got this really nice kind of purplish body and a yellow tail. And then the other ones that are still kind of silvery, there's are females, and a couple of them are holding. They're mouth brooders, like that one front and center on that rock right now. It's like she had a jawbreaker in her mouth, and that's a bunch of eggs that she's holding. So hopefully another week or so here, we're gonna have a bunch of little babies swimming around. But yeah, these are a cool Lake Tanganyika fish called the Cyprichromis leptosoma. There's no, also known as a sardine cichlid. I guess that's the common name. Sardine cichlid.
I guess I'm gonna have to hold on and wait until when the babies are right and everything ready so it could be shipped out, because I'm gonna have to probably order some.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing you don't want to do, Garcia, you don't want to put these fish in your frontosa tank.
No, nope,
literally,
there's gonna be a separate tank for them.
Literally, these are what the frontosa eat in the wild. This is literally frontosa food. Like in the wild, frontosa eat these guys.
Oh,
an expensive snack.
So you can breed them for feeders.
The reason why these guys are pretty pricey, the reason why is because they don't have that many babies. They don't ship that well, and they don't have a ton of babies. Whereas like each time, the mom may only have like 3-4 babies. They're not like other fish where they have like hundreds of babies or even a couple dozen. Like you'd be lucky to get double digits. Like if they had 9 or 10, that would be huge. You're more looking like at like 3, 4, 5.
Well, I'm gonna have a separate tank. They don't get that big. They could be in a 20 gallon long.
No, I'd say 40 breeders. They don't get that big, but they like to dart around. They like that swimming room. Like they don't get much bigger than this, but honestly, like I have them in this 40 breeder, they'd probably even prefer a 55, just because they like that extra. They like that span. Even though the 55 is a little narrower, they don't really care about that. They like that. They like a 4-foot span. I think most people would say 55 would be best. Even though you see they're breeding in the 40 breeder,
yeah.
I wouldn't keep them anything less than a 40 breeder though.
So if he was to put like on a 400 or 500 of them in that 150 he's got, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, but you put one frontosa in there, they'll all be gone. But yeah, if you put like a whole school of these guys, and they're like a more of a mid to top dweller. So you could even do these guys up top and get Shelleys on the bottom. And that'd be all Lake Tanganyika tank, because they're all from Lake Tanganyika. So that'd be the bottom dweller and the top dweller.
Really cool.
So that means I'm gonna go pick up another tank. And nice. And I don't know if, it's Garcia Aquariums. I gotta do stuff for you guys. Because you guys get entertained with all my videos and stuff like that. And I like it. So now, let's go see the other ones that you were talking about.
Yeah, let's go see the ones that will eat these guys.
All right, guys. Oh. Just don't mind me, but check out these babies here. Just can't wait to see my frontosas get this size. Look at these size of these babies right here.
The brine shrimp is still frozen. Let's see.
What I'm seeing here is 2 females and 1 male, if I'm not mistaken.
You're better than me.
Yeah, because I see one that has a big, but the thing is,
because it's the newborn hump, but also the trailers, right? Yeah.
Because some of the females also get the hump, also, but the thing is, they get a small hump, and the males get a bigger hump.
That makes sense.
And that one in the back, it looks like he has a bigger hump.
The younger male, yeah. That makes sense. And they say the pectoral fins too, right? Like the pectoral fins. Like that's, I don't know, that could be a young male, you think?
Yeah, that could be a young male right there.
See if you can get the big boy. The biggest one is like 8-9 inches, not full grown, but definitely a good sized fish.
They're such a slow growing fish.
Yeah, they're slow. They're kind of slow growing, slow moving. They're not like when I had the Mbuna. The Mbuna are so fast and moving all over the place. These guys are much more kind of like the gentle giant. You know, it's kind of like there. He's back there. Oh, he's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. Coming out this way. Oh, now he go back.
He likes his cave.
Yeah, he usually comes out when I feed brine shrimp though.
That stuff makes you worry a little bit, don't it?
When he doesn't come out?
Yeah, you're not acting normal. What the heck?
But the thing is, and there's not even a ton of light on this tank, but they actually like subdued lighting. They don't, Frontosa don't love like tons and tons of light. So honestly, during the day when this light is off, I'll walk by here and I'll see them out cruising more when the light is on.
You know, on
But for my tank, the way I do it with mine, when I'm gonna feed them, I put the regular light, put the clear light on, and then when they're done eating, then I just turn off the white light and I just turn on the blue light.
I don't use my light.
And the blue light brings them out.
Unless I'm looking at the tank. They don't need light.
Yeah, mine are only set up to go on like 3 hours in the morning while I feed. Well, I don't feed for 3 hours, but they go on for 3 hours in the morning and a couple hours at night. But yeah, no, I agree. You don't like, especially there's no live plants in here.
Yeah.
I put some moss in there, but whatever. Like, yeah, the light is for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm lucky. There's some algae starting to grow in here. Because I took the plecos out. I had Bristlenose Plecos in these tanks, but I took them out only because I'm tending to breed them. Like I had a female holding, and usually I know that. Come on, big guy. Why are you shy today?
Yeah, probably the only way you could probably do it, but it's just me. How about just with the net poking him out and see if he comes out that way? Yeah, see that big boy.
Probably has a bunch of babies in there.
No. If it was a female, I'd say there's a female.
So when these guys breed, I don't know how much you know about these guys, but when they breed, are they like do they both care for the young or?
I know they're maternal mouth brooders, so the female holds the eggs, but then I think that I don't know. Everyone that I know that breeds them takes the
male out.
They take the female out and the female spits, and I know the female won't predate on them. But yeah, I don't know if you left them in the whole colony. I don't know if they'll colony raise together. I think some of the fry will make it for sure, but some of the other rival males.
But if they have a lot of hiding places, they'll be all right.
Yeah, that makes sense. As long as there's lots.
It's almost like the African cichlids. If you have a lot of cave, they would like to hide.
So let's talk about this tank real quick, Ryan. How many pounds of sand you got in there?
How many pounds of sand? So this is the Carob Sea Cichlid sand. They're 20-pound bags, and I think it's only 4 bags.
4 bags?
It doesn't sound like a lot. It's a 180-gallon tank. So what happened was I had 2 bags of sand in that 110 I had, and then I added 2 more bags when I put that sand into this tank. I added 2 more bags. It was 80 pounds of sand in a 180-gallon tank. It seems like you need more, but I mean, you see some of the thickness. It's a good.
And you got about 100 pounds of rock in there?
Yeah, some of those I don't know. I'm really bad with that because I've had that rock forever. And I got it like on a landscaping thing, but I got it from somebody else. I didn't even pay for it myself. But it's definitely like cheap landscaping type rock, and yeah, probably like 100 pounds or something like that.
Just bowling on a budget. That's all.
Yeah.
Just bowling on the budget.
Yeah, like I said, The substrate is like Carob Sea substrate, so the substrate was like $20 a bag, $25 a bag, so like 80 to $100 in substrate, but that ain't that much. I mean, I think a lot of people would see a 180-gallon tank and think that you're gonna have to drop like $4 grand to set it up.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not the case.
Filtration.
Yeah, that's the sump. The sump. This is I got an Aquaclear 110. There's also a sump in this thing. The male is bigger than the female, right? So the male is that one back there, and the female is right here. The female's a smaller one, but she's already had eggs and babies, so they're already sexually mature for you.
So small.
I know, but I'm telling you, there's already a
You know, they're small, but it's
proven
nice.
pair.
True pair right there.
Proven pair. They're engineers. You can see that was all flat when I put them in there.
Do they have babies inside that shell right now?
I don't know if they have them inside the shell right now. They had them a couple months ago. They had little tiny babies swimming around there. It's possible. Like, I'll give you those shells. I'll give you the shells with them.
Oh, you heard the guy. You heard him. I was gonna leave that. I was gonna leave that for. I was gonna leave it as for a surprise, but it always happens. But it's okay. We enjoy this.
You want to take a look at the Geophagus? I know the tank's kind of cloudy. We can go see if we can get a couple seconds before we go look at the big boys. They like to hide.
So they like to hide in the
I got no. See, I have no dither fish or anything though. It's just the geos, and when I feed them, they come out. But
It is now.
It's that spot on his head.
a spot on his head. I don't know.
No, it's just me.
But yeah, so there's a couple of the Balzanais, and then a couple of the they're called the Blackthroat Geophagus.
That's my favorite geo. Out of all the geophaguses, that's my favorite.
Yeah, they're cool, man. They're unique, bro. They're unique.
They get pretty big.
The Balzani?
Yeah.
No, I mean they'll get like 8 inches, not like
The one I had.
What?
Here we go, guys. Acclimation time.
So how I acclimate fish normally is this is right now all in the water from Ricky. So Ricky, this is the water from Ricky's tank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop a little bit of my tank water into here. But more importantly right now, and what I do that a couple times over like 15, 20 minutes. But more importantly, what we're trying to do is sex these fish, whereas I'm not an expert in this. Unlike the bushy-nosed plecos, the males don't get the bristles. So you got to kind of look at the head shape and the body shape and see if you can see some differences.
Female.
I think a little lighter.
Smaller head.
Smaller head, little nose kind of comes down-ish. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. I think that look a little wider, a little broader in the head.
I can't see this one too good.
And this one kind of comes a little more narrowish. I don't know if I'm just seeing things or what.
And then this one, it's got a wider body, right? That was
I think these two are the same sex and those two are the same sex. Or am I crazy? Yeah, that one definitely looks like the widest and darkest of all of them.
The female they said has a broader body, smaller head. I don't want to say bad words. I don't fig Newton know.